Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In the last episode, we did some system scanning. A bunch of system scanning for the new systems that were now available after taking care of all the Quarian stuff. And then headed over to the Citadel to turn in all of those recovered items, and also to talk to the Asari Counselor, who revealed to us that there is an artifact on the Asari homeworld of Thessia that might help us determine the nature of the missing component of the Crucible, the catalyst, that we need to make the whole thing work. So, we're going to be heading over to Thessia, probably for this episode. We might be heading over to Thessia, and seeing if we can figure out what that's all about. Alright, so we're here in the Spectre office, because there's actually one thing that I do need to do here. There is a chemical burn treatment that I need to purchase. We need to take over to Huerta Memorial Hospital, which I wanted to head over to the hospital anyway. And also, we need to talk to this L-Core over here again, because he should now accept our turn-in, because we did actually acquire what he needs. So
we got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
oh, well, that's unfortunate, but we did what we could. Alright, so let's head over to Huerta Memorial. Want to get the next stage of the story by the Asari, who had an experience on the small human colony of Tiptree. Over here.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded,
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics, flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but gods, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
there's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Naira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them, and I...
And you survived.
All right. So now we need to bring this chemical burn treatment, and I believe it's over here.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
There we go. Let's go to the Serta Supplies. Nothing there. Now, did I get far enough away to get this next stage of this? No, I actually have to leave.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment.
Let's actually just come back one more time.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We tried to run, again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and Naira, I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Doesn't sound good. Alright, one more time.
Spectre status.
I think we're pretty
recognized.
close to the end of the
Please
story.
select a destination. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Ward.
Now we've gotten the girl's name, Hillary.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Oh, this is Presidium Commons. That's not where I wanted to go.
Now arriving
I wanted
at
to go back to the
Presidium
hospital.
Commons.
There we go.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for Hillary,
No, you idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Ira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. The color in my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Alright. Well, we're going to head back to the Normandy.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
And we're going to head on over to
I'd like to
Thessia.
request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
Okay. So I don't think we need to talk to anybody else on the ship. So, let's head on over. Now, what I've kind of decided is that for the DLCs, so the Omega DLC, the Leviathan DLC, and the Citadel DLC, that is all going to get done right before we start the final mission of the game. So we're going to keep pushing on the main story until we get to that kind of point of no return, and then we'll break off and take care of all the DLC missions, and then finish everything off. I don't know why the Minos Wasteland keeps blinking. You know, it keeps driving me nuts. Alright, but everybody else should be good. Alright, let's head over to Thessia. Alright, the Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thessia's vast element zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's e-democracies has been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food, a move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. I know, husks are extremely vulnerable to biotics. Alright, let's go ahead and land, and it probably isn't going to be pretty.
Heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
All right. So Liara's coming along, and of course... Hold on. We're going to be bringing Javik along. All right. No changes to loadout here. I do need to upgrade his particle rifle. In fact, let me just go ahead and give him an upgraded rifle. I'll give him the Maddock. Modify that. Let's make sure that he can at least be effective. Rounds per magazine. Yes. Predator. Phalanx does a little bit more damage. So let's give him the Phalanx. We want him to have the damage. Probably the penetration module. There you go. And then for Liara, you're probably fine there. All right. Okay, for my level ups, what are we going to go for? We're going to go for Warp. Pierce. Weapon increases damage to barriers and armor by 50%. Weaken armored targets by an additional 25%. Yeah, we're going to go for that. My recharge rate is already pretty fast, so I'm not that worried about that. 2.94 seconds. Pretty good. I'm not going to worry about the cluster grenade. Alright. Liara, let's improve your... warp? There's a lot of biotics in this team. And for Javik, we're going to give you a better pull. There we are.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Alright, well, guess we'll ask about Liara's mother.
The Thessia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, we had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
I know it's difficult, Liara, but he's right. You could spend all day counting casualties.
When you should be avenging them.
I'm sorry. I can't be that callous.
War doesn't always provide you a choice.
Alright, looks like we're dropping in hot. Again.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Get all my ammo set up. Yeah, just a moment. I need to, like, loot your stuff.
You saw what happened to Aileen and Task Force Pandora. Requesting reinforcements at Quad 091. Situation urgent.
All right, let's talk to the Lieutenant.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun.
All right. Gun time. Another brute. Two more brutes. Another brute. I'm aware.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers! Yes, ma'am! Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
So what are your orders?
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
Oh, there is a good reason.
This comes from the highest levels of your government. They can't risk a leak.
Standing here dying 3 at a time is risky too. Care to give us a reason?
Just follow your orders.
It's too complicated. I need to get into that temple, and you're gonna help me do it.
You're too late. One of our outposts lost contact with the scientists over there.
I still need to reach them.
Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm not sacrificing my people just because some human I've never met says I should. I don't know you, but I do know if I don't pull my people out, they're all dead.
Wait! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
Listen to him.
He knows what he's talking about.
I don't doubt it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Alright. Harvesters.
This has to end.
Draw strength from your anger. It will keep you alive.
Hello, cannibals.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach. Try to use cover. Push him back!
Alright. Marauder. Keep your shields down. And goodbye.
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
On that building, we've got fire support.
Not for long, we don't.
Scatter and take cover!
Get that marauder. There we go.
Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
Alright, I saw something come in. Oh, cannibals. More cannibals. Uh-oh.
What's the perimeter?
Oh, you are not gonna consume that body. Arachni. Ugh.
They just won't stop.
Of course they won't. Alright. How we doing here? Your shields down. Now, it's only a matter of time before we run into a banshee.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Right on cue.
Another mutated start. A good fight.
Keep up the pressure! All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
All right. Go.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this. Above us!
Ah.
My people are still believing in devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived.
A little walking animation while you're floating away. Oof.
Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head!
M98 Widow. Excellent.
Now that you're here, as long as it's safe.
Nobody here uses sniper rifles, so we don't have to worry about it.
And let's do some damage.
This is the kill zone!
Let's get rid of those spore pods.
Nice job! Going to cover. Outpost Tychus isn't far from here. I can
There's
cover
a marauder down there. Oh, that's Gavik.
Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Alright, come on, just let me down the ladder, please. Thank you.
to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
No choice.
We need them. We need to be in that temple. Casualties are unavoidable.
In that case, casualties are about the only thing I can guarantee you. Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Talon 1, watch the jamming! Target acquired. I'm hit! The stabilizer blew out! This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
All right.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that temple.
Come on, grab me this. Get it. On the wrong weapon. Oh, this one works.
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
All right.
Move! Now's our chance!
What's this?
Watch out, more hostiles
More
ahead.
mods.
Commander, more of the dead are attacked.
Oh, husks.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
All right. Marauders. Let's get rid of them first. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I got knocked out of my cover. Actually, we need to get rid of the harvesters first.
Keep your head down and get on it!
Alright, one harvester is down. Throw this one down.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat. Talon.
One got away.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Thought I heard something for a second there. What do we got? SMG heatsink.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been barricaded.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Alright, let's get in here and figure out what we've got.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
Alright, let's examine.
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep looking.
Alright, and this?
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. Manuscript here.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
Javik seems to have a lot of information about this.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
So it would seem. Alright, what do we got over here? Another manuscript.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
Alright. And this is very Egyptian.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Oh, yeah. That does appear to be the case, and they don't appear to be doing too well.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth. I believe we are missing something.
Just a moment. There's a few more things in here to examine.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine those scientists.
Not yet, Javik.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
I think that's just about everything.
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Alright, I think that's all the artifacts in here that we can get information about. Alright, and this...
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's a theme. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does a theme speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though a theme does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Alright. Well, we all learned from the Protheans.
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, we probably keep it quiet too.
If the wrong people had gotten their hands on this, who knows what could have happened.
If it is true, I'd like to think my government was at least careful about it.
But maybe too careful. No one's left to tell us how this works.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Either way.
No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish it.
Alright, there's
I'd say
one.
That one counts.
Doesn't look like a connection.
No, not that one.
That isn't what we need.
Let's see. This. That one.
This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
This isn't a connection.
There we are.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
Alright, that looks familiar.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans, so grim.
Alright, I guess we'll ask about the Crucible.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assume the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
Well, it isn't over yet.
We haven't been annihilated yet. We're fighting the Reapers right now.
As does every cycle. But resistance is not enough. Conventional means will not defeat the Reapers.
We already know that. That's why we're building the Crucible. We found your plans.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Well, they weren't me.
I know a thing or two about killing Reapers. Just tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Hello there.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
Whose side are you on?
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Listen to yourself.
The Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
I could say the same of you. Wasting time on a war that can't be won.
At least I'm fighting.
Never question my ability to fight. I've been fighting them longer than you can imagine. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You're kind of out of touch.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
All right. We're going to switch to my good weapon.
You're slower than I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Commander, the gun!
Get to cover! I've got this! I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
Just wait till you don't have your gunship.
Shepard is mine. It's a pity the good ones never last. There's only one way this ends. Target the supports. Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
And you just wait till you don't have plot armor.
Shepard! Hang on!
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Goddess, no!
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with Thessia. It's gone dark. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make. Continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
I guess that's not good enough.
To hell with predictions. Thessia is lost, and that's on me. As is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Well, we've got our next target.
If that's where Kai Leng went, then that's where we're headed.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Yera system. You were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll talk to Anderson.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in what the Reapers were capable of, but I also knew what I was capable of. And losing the Asari homeworld wasn't in the playbook.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Leng did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none, but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here, and it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
Alright.
I'm not willing to bank this whole war on a hope and a prayer.
Well, truth is, we could use a bit of both right now. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Alright. Well, we're probably going to go ahead and stop here. And probably do rounds of the ship when we come back at the start of the next episode. Talk to everybody. And then see how far we get. If we're going to head over to Sanctuary or not. Alright, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.